Alright. Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. I'm Muhammad Fajar Assidik, and in this pretty opportunity, I'd like to make a video as my final test of public speaking subjects, and then enjoy the video. Alright, I will start in 1, 2, and 3. Alright, do you know how many population in Indonesia that can attain higher education? Let me explain. As of June 2022, only 6.41% of the total population of Indonesians population has attained higher education. These numbers show that only a small part of Indonesia people are able to reach higher education. This condition is much lower compared to the total population in Indonesia. Therefore, this becomes one of the challenges for the government to solve this problem. As you know, our government's target is to create a golden generation in 2045. If access and motivation to higher education remain low, it will be difficult to achieve this target. Therefore, today is a good opportunity to discuss several factors that influence learning motivation in Indonesia education. Alright, based on the data above, we can see the situation in Indonesia education is quite dangerous. From 2022 until now, the number of people who can attain higher education is still low. If this situation continues, it will affect the quality of human resources in the future. This is why this problem needs serious attention, and we need to fix it together. Not only by the government, but also by schools, teachers, parents, and students themselves. However, based on the data provided by Compass, there is a clear difference between educational levels. The gap between elementary schools and senior high school is still large. Or moreover, the difference between senior high school and doctoral degree is even higher. This means that many students stop their education after finishing senior high school and do not continue to higher levels. This situation shows that there are underlying problems that prevent students from continuing their studies. According to the study and her colleges 2019, there are two factors that influence the low number of students attaining higher education in Indonesia. The first factor is the lack of motivation. Motivation plays a very crucial role in education. Without motivation, students will find it difficult to see goals, to stay focused, and to face challenges during their learning process. Motivation is the reason why students want to achieve academic success and pursue higher education. When students do not feel motivated, learning becomes a burden rather than a meaningful process. The second factor is students' interest in continuing their studies. Interest is closely related to motivation. If students are more interested in learning and in their future goals, they are more likely to continue their education. On the other hand, if students lose interest, the way may feel education is not important or not relevant to their lives. As a result, many students choose to stop studying and directly enter the workforce without adequate preparation. Alright, students' interest is very important because interest can drive students to explore knowledge, develop skills, and face academic challenges. When students have strong interest, they are more willing to learn, ask questions, and improve themselves. However, if the education system does not support students' interests, such as through engaging teaching methods, relevant curriculum, and a sportive learning environment, students may gradually lose their motivation. As a result, these two factors, motivation and interest, are crucial and important in education. These two factors also have a strong relationship with each other. If If we lose interest, we lose motivation. And if we lose motivation, we lose interest. This cycle can negatively affect students' academic journeys. This is why we need to prioritize these two aspects in developing our education system. By improving learning motivation and student interest, we can encourage more students to continue their studies and attain higher education. Any other question? Several factors that influence learning motivation in Indonesia education are lack of motivation. Are lack of motivation and students' interest, based on the study 2019. These two factors need to be prioritized because they are the first step toward achieving a better education system. Education is not only about facilities or curriculum, but also about how students feel motivated and interested in learning. I believe that the key to build a golden generation lies in learning motivation. The more we are motivated to continue our studies, the greater chance we have to create a strong and qualified golden generation. If students are supported with motivation, interest, and proper guidance, Indonesia can achieve its goal of becoming a golden generation in 2045. Alright, maybe that's all from my presentation. I hope you enjoy this video and see you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.